Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. So before we get into this video, I need to say a few things, right? And it's kind of elaborating on what I've just said in my previous video. Is I've helped a lot of projects. A few of these projects have come back around to bite me in the backside. You know, what we give here at HCC, or more or less what I give here at HCC, isn't always returned with kind favour. I've been accused of taking projects from certain places and taking them to Miata. I helped another project come back from a capitulation event. I absolutely helped them from top to bottom restore their project, to then be accused later of stealing a project, and, you know, save the moon, other things like this. So I always have to be careful. I do this for the greater good of this community here. But when there's a time to rise above things, there's a time to rise above things. So I had a few issues with DFLUNC protocol to begin with. So it's very easy to get confused. And if you're thinking that they're not burning what they're saying they're burning, I totally get it. Because the way they're burning's through contracts, and the way these are like multi-contracts. So you can't just track one wallet and get the results for everything, okay? So what happened was they had one wallet listed at that time, and I found it on Lunc metrics. I also located that individual wallet. Looked into it. The burns definitely didn't add up to what they were supposed to be. So I did a little bit more digging. I put a tweet out pretty much trying to get a response from them as to maybe they would, you know, hand me some sort of line of code that I could enter into the query system to get the results that they were getting for their site. So, you know, juggled it around a little bit later, a little bit disgruntled. Turns out I was wrong. Really happy that I was wrong. And I went to the pro. The pro helped me, and we went through it together. He explained to me and he broke it down, and we went through it all. We tracked everything down to a T. The burns are real. We'll be getting onto that shortly. So with projects like this, there's been lots of projects like this and lots of protocols throughout the course of this year. We've had different ones like Lunatics token, Save the Moon, like I was just speaking about. We've had loads of them. Okay, they pop up all the time. So what's different about this one? Well, not a huge great deal, but the movement behind it, the momentum behind it, it's working, and it's working for now, and that's what's important. And we must give credit. I can't even say the word. Look, we must give credit where credit is due, and rising above all of this and simply saying to people, hey, this is not me endorsing it. Hey, this is not me being paid to do this video. Hey, this is me doing this off of my own back. And hey, this isn't financial advice. I'm just simply saying to you folks, they're doing a really good job. They've burnt a lot of coins within this time. And this is a positive for us. If we can get hundreds of these tiny little protocols and burn projects, we'll make short work of all of the different amounts of locked up coins that are across the cosmos that we need to get at. But this sum here really does sum it up. But moving forward, but you know, they're real, it's happening, they're continuing to burn. If you go now to Lunc metrics, you'll see DF protocol, DFLUNC protocol, loads of these different wallets. These are all of the different contract wallets that they're using. Add these all up, that's what you're going to get. They've made this change very recently. So how are they doing this? Well, the best thing for you to literally do is just to scroll back all the way to the beginning of when this first came about, and it more or less it explains itself. There's no other way to really go about it. You burn LUNC and you're rewarded with DFC. The only way I think to get DFC is by burning LUNC. So this is actually users burning LUNC and then being rewarded with another token. I don't know how it will balance out. I don't know how it works. What we do know is they're burning through coins, and that's what's important. Like I was saying, I don't like covering projects for the simple fact that it, you know, like I was saying, it always comes back around to bite me in the backside. Hopefully this one doesn't. Touch wood. Hopefully this is a nice video for them. No doubt they wanted it. I did offer them a podcast. They haven't got back to me. Hope they will get back to me. It'd be nice to get these folks into a podcast and ask them where this is all going. What's the plan? What's the deal with the DFC token? Where's it all going? And really get the ins and outs. So you can see here in this thread about DFC token. The total supply of DFC token is 50.1 mil. It will be released with a 0.2% decreased rate based on previous cycle. You've got an example there. I'm not going to read it. So it was a fair launch. DFC token is fair launch. No pre-mined, no private or public sales, and no treasury allocations. These are all very important things, because when you do stuff like this, you pretty much throw the weight onto retail, which is like people like yourself who get involved when things like this go mainstream. The only way of minting DFC is to burn LUNC via the protocol, and anyone who wants to own DFC tokens have to burn LUNC. So I guess what this is all actually banking on is, eventually what happens with these kind of projects and protocols is people stop either burning or they stop buying, one or the other. And then that's when you kind of get into this kind of circle of like, where's this going? And I think this is always something that we ask Save the Moon, Lunatic, where's this going? It's just kind of like, well, we're just seeing where it's going. Hopefully this isn't one of those situations, because they're burning through a lot. But like I was saying, this is users burning. They've created a protocol, they've brought it to the community, and that's as much as they can do as a project. It's then down to the community and for people like yourselves and people like myself to help the community better understand and possibly harness something like that. But like I was saying, this isn't me advertising this. I've not been paid to do this. I don't do pay promotion. I don't tout coins or anything like this. I'm not telling you to go burn any LUNC. I'm simply showing you what is going on in the community. And I think this one's really important. A lot of people have been going on about this and saying, they don't want to cover it because they're not getting anything from it. And this is, this is true. This is totally true. You have to be blind not to see that these influencers only tout what they get paid to tout, or what they're gaining from, or they're getting pre-sale coins, or they're getting a percentage from mint. It all comes down to these things, folks. Other than that, that's all I've got for you. Hopefully this gets you up to the know with DFLUNC protocol. It proves the burns. It gives them a little bit of a green light. Everybody gives a thumbs up. We're all happier. We can move forward with more positive news. They have burned over 1 billion LUNC, which is a serious amount. And this is what I say to everybody. If you want to go off and create a protocol like this, no one can stop you from doing that. No one can tell you can't do it. And you won't know if there's a market or a gap for you to fill until you create it and put it out there. It really is as simple as that. And on the note of burns, Project LUNC burn is launching, the likelihood this week, 100%. Just looking for the right date. I'll be releasing a video. The white paper will likely be going out either this evening or tomorrow morning. Keep an eye out for it. Join our Telegram groups. Be part of the group. Be part of the news. Stay up to date. It's so important in times like now. Grabbing the bottom is what we all want. Okay, we don't want to be chasing green. Okay, chasing green never works out for anyone. I bought Pepe so you guys didn't have to. I got wrecked so you guys didn't have to. Okay, I put £200, Great British pounds, into it, and I got wrecked. I was chasing green. I traded on emotion. We don't do that here. I made the mistake, so you folks don't have to. Stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, beware of scammers, beware of doppelgangers, beware of anybody pretending to be me. I'll catch you in the next one. Squeaky chair, man. God damn, Grandma.